And let's switch to our number 6 bristle brush. Let's go down here to the palette now. And let's take this. Now I'm going to work, believe it or not, into the same mixture. This time I want you to take purple and red, purple and red, a little green, a little more green. Now I want you to notice the difference here. This time we use the same colors we used for the grass, but this time we start with the red and the purple. Then we add touches of green to kill the strong red color. Now look what it turns. It turns to a rich, earthy brown. Now, here's where we're going to start, right up here like this. So you wouldn't expect that this is how that would look by looking at your palette. And most people wouldn't even know there's a lot of green in this color. But we want to stick to the theme of things. So right now you come across here using these downward strokes to create the edge. Just like commas, just making a comma stroke. As you come down, now here's a big issue with a lot of people. How deep do I make this little drop off? Well, it's all up to you. If I come way down with the stroke before I make my turn, I would have a real deep drop off. But in this case, I don't want that to be too deep. I want it to come like this, and then I'm going to start the leveling process right about there. So every time I come from the edge and hit the bottom of the gully, I'm going to start flattening my stroke out right in this area, right across here. Okay, otherwise you're going to end up with a real deep drop off, and it really will throw a kink into the composition, and you just don't want to do that. Okay, now come over here. See, I'm working now. Even though it's a smaller section, even when I get to my line here, I start flattening out right there. I don't go below that. I go about right to it, and then I flatten it out. So all this area out in here, probably in our next session when we come back, we'll begin putting all the highlights and the details, the rocks and the pebbles. And that's why I wanted to show you the